But it has been a while for sure. It really has been. I see somebody comment that in the box there. Man, it's been a long time having a stream here with you guys. But I just thought, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Right, because it all started here. It all started here. We would go live every Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, right here on YouTube. Right, I just thought, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Right, so I just hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Right, so we're gonna run up a New York live stream, New York Station live stream. Right, just hope that you find it so helpful. Right, I just hope that I can be able to come here every single now and then. Right, just sort of like just, you know, just host the streams with you guys. Right, and just be able to have you guys on board and just you know, share my thoughts around the trading space itself, right? Like what's happening around the charts and stuff like that. All right, just drop a 1 if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Drop a 1. It's been a long time. I have to do a sound check, right? A long time interacting with this platform and all that. Just drop a 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. Let's go. Drop a 1 right now. Let's go. Drop a 1. Just a 1. Just drop it. Let's go. Let's confirm that. Drop a 1. Just drop a 1. Live streams are back. Yes. Live streams are back. They will get better with time. Today's going to be the first stream that we've had in a long time. Might be a little bit shaky here and there, you know, just, but I mean, at the same time, let's see how we can do it. But they will get better with time. They definitely. Drop a 1. Can you guys hear me? Drop a 1. Let's go. Drop a 1. It's a beautiful week, man. It's a Monday today, 3rd of February. It's a beautiful week. This is the month of love. You guys know that? That's what they call it. Yeah. Okay, I see a lot of 1s in the chat box. Nice. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Amazing. So we're going to be having New York streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday back on YouTube. All right. So we won't have London Station streams. We used to have London Station streams with the community on Telegram, right? Not like we are done like for good. No, we're not done. Right? We used to have these streams every single week. Right. But again, I realized that I think it was becoming a little bit unfair for the remaining entire community out there, like the people who follow me and look up to my work, and most of you guys who actually follow my trading style, right? I think it was being a little bit unfair, right? So I thought, let's bring it back. All right, let's bring it back. Let's just bring it back. All right, so I have a gold chart here. We're gonna do a couple analysis here and there, right? So normally this is how we do it. All right, conversations, good vibes. Drop your comments in the box. Ask your questions, Q&As. I run with that, right? So basically, most of the time, it's just basically like, look, whatever you guys are asking, I'm just bringing here. I'm bringing the clarity to you, right? Especially when it comes down to trading, right? So, yeah, man. So I have a gold chart here. Gold has been moving really smooth. I don't think I'm gonna trade it in New York Station. It kind of looks like there's a little bit of some exhaustion in terms of like volume, right? Just based off like what I see, right? Ideally, we had a level here, like a very important support level. Please don't ask me what broker I use. Okay, don't ask me what broker I use. The link is in the description. All right, you guys already know I use Exness. That's the only platform I trade on, right? This is Exness right now. You guys can see it, right? So I don't know how a person would ask that. Already I see somebody asking what broker is this, all right? It's written Exness here. It's the only platform I trade on, right? Though I would trade pro firms and all that, but this is the most legit platform that I trade on all my times, all right? Every time, every single now and then, right? So you guys can use it too, right? I think it's always good and wise that if a person ever recommends something to you, all right, you pretty much like just open an account with the platform yourself and just test it out for yourself. Like, see, okay, fine. Is it really as the hype that is being given, right? Is it actually matching up to the same hype, right? Are the spreads that good? Like everybody else says, spreads is good, you know, withdrawals is good, the platform is good, like there's no slippage and all of that. Is it like that? Okay, so you test it out for yourself, and then thereafter you can pretty much like, okay, look, I conclude, and I think I'm sure that really this is what it is, right? So of course we had a support level here. So this is a 30 minutes time frame. Right, I'm not really hasty to trade on Mondays. Like, trust me, I know I could have caught a couple movements here, like especially this one here. I think this was a good movement. The fact that we had a resistance level here, right? This was a very, let me try and make this a little bit more on a vivid side, right? I don't think it's that clear, right? So I think we had a resistance level that was created here after this move to the upside, right? I think this one was very, very clear. These are my kind of like A+ setups, right? Maybe I could have missed this, but again, I could have maybe taken advantage of the fact that the support created, maybe make a buy order here, you know, and see price move up. But in the case where I missed this entire move, how many points is this? This is like maybe about like 235 points. Crazy, man, crazy. But again, it doesn't mean that if price has moved that many points that it's actually done going to a particular direction, right? But sometimes people think, well, I think it's overbought. Like in this case, someone might be like, look, maybe it's overbought, right? Maybe this particular market is not going further to the upside, and at this point, maybe this is where it has to be, and that's it. Now, right? Again, if you check price, does create a resistance level right here, okay? And then we have this sort of like rejection, kind of like exhaustion week, all right? And then thereafter we have the weak view. For me, if I saw this happening, though I think I was driving by that time when this was happening, but again, if I saw this happening, I was going to make an execution right here, all right? And then maybe pull out my stop below this candle. Normally I put my stops below the low of the candle or the high, then have my TP somewhere here, right? Somewhere here. And don't ask me why I'd have my TP somewhere. Of course, we have on the recent side, like if you check here, we have a resistance level here, all right? You guys can see it. And then we also have these exhaustion wicks that are actually getting filled right now, okay? Kind of like if you see here, we have these wicks here. We have these wicks here that at this particular moment, price could fill them up. Doesn't mean the volume is done. There's so much buying volume for the dollar. I mean, for gold. I don't know where it's coming from, man. Anybody knows? You guys know where this volume is coming from? Anybody knows in the chat? Where is this volume coming from, man? Where is it coming from? The volume on gold. The long awaited stream is finally back. Yes, we're back, baby. We're back. Okay. Yeah, though we've been doing in-person trading sessions, right? We've been doing that. I don't know who on this stream has been a part of those sessions, but they've been extremely amazing. They've been awesome. And it's not like they're done. We're still doing more and more sessions. Maybe we might have a session tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe we might have one. But it's only limited to people who are like in LSK. And if you have an account with Exness, that also means you go in the description, open an account, the link in the description, and make sure you actually hit me up after that. So you guys can come around for these sessions, right? So maybe we can do a session tomorrow. Maybe. Let's see. Probably. Because we have a nice workspace now. Man, it's very classy. Amazing space. Amazing space. You want to be there. You want to come around and just trade it. It's always important to be in environments of like-minded individuals. Trust me. Like, it's always important. Like, you know, there's people trading. You know, there's people involved in this forex thing in your particular locality. But again, you just don't want to be like the only person who trades, all right? But again, you want to associate yourself with other people actually doing the same thing as you. So you kind of like also can stay in sync, right? And see things from a different perspective, okay? Like how are things being seen from another person's perspective? It's always important, all right? Always important. So maybe we might do a session this week. I don't know if it's tomorrow or maybe Wednesday or whatever dates. I'll let you guys know. But if you want to be part of those sessions, normally you have to have an account with Exness, and then you are given access. That's it. Nothing else. Just have an account with Exness. That's it, right? That's it. So this is like about like 151 points. I think gold is still bullish, still going to the upside. Someone says it's because of Trump. I don't know, man. Trump been talking too much negativity. Man is just getting to settle in. You know, I can't really say it's negativity, but the guy is just still trying to settle in, man. Trying to settle in. I'm here. Make it Wednesday. No, I can't say Wednesday because Wednesday we have to have a stream again, right here. What are the settings of your moving average? Now I don't use moving averages. You see this one here? I don't use it. What setting is this? I don't know. It says, I don't know. Where do you set? Where do you check for it? It says 21. Yeah, it says 21. So if you wanna, I don't use it. Just find yourself on my chart for every reason. I don't know. Someone says, how does it feel like trading in 2025? It's good, man. It's good. Can't complain. Chilling and just, you know, I've been trading a lot lately. The past month. It started off as a very good month with intense volume. You know, markets moving up and down, and then I think later on ended off to be like a very slow, you know, trading. I would say trading streak. All right, pretty much like when it came down to like the end of January, I realized volumes were dropping. Like, you know, pretty much like volumes dropping. Not much of opportunities that I would see. Right, but again, it's always like that. Like price tends to, you know, do whatever on different assets, and it's very normal, right? But again, I think volumes are so back based off like even if we're looking at gold right now, we can see volumes is really back on this asset, right? So don't ask me what I think about gold, right? Going into this stream, I think it's still bullish. If we were to look for any move, I think we missed it here. Based off like my trading style, if you always follow it, this was a very good catch right around here. I saw people catch it in the community. I saw a lot of people catch the same trade in the community, but I saw so many people, right? But again, let's look at the trade of the day, which is like the main trade I'm looking at right now. Okay, let's look at that. I'm looking at Nasdaq, all right, which is my favorite asset of all times. All right, this is what I'm looking at. If you look at the daily time from here, check out daily time frame. You realize that we're kind of choppy, right? Like I would say range of this much. Like if you look at from here all the way down here, price has been ranging inside here, right? You guys notice that? That's like on a bigger scale, right? So it also means that price came down to a support level. And I noticed there was a huge gap at the market open. If you were holding trades from last week, this is crazy. If you were holding trades from last week, this should have really been crazy. But I just hope you are holding sells. If you were holding buys, I don't know, man. I don't know. This should have been really crazy. Should have been really crazy. Just hope that you weren't holding sells. I mean, you weren't holding buys. Because I saw markets go all the way to the downside. You know, but again, I'm gonna look at it in the detail. All right, just sort of like understand what the next move is gonna be. All right, what the next move is gonna be like, and then we see how things are gonna move from here. We'll see how things are gonna move from here. Let me check. I don't know why it's not picking up much from here. Let's see. Let me check here. Okay. Sort of like dropping. I don't know. Connectivity is dropping here. I don't know for whatever reason. This doesn't want us to host a stream. Okay, we're good. Drop a 1 if you guys can still hear me, and if you can see the screen. Drop a 1 right now. Let's go. I need to make sure this is like the first time going live on YouTube in a long time, and we're still trying to understand how to, you know, navigate around the platform here. In a long time, man. It's been the last stream we had, I think, was like maybe like last year October or something. So it's been a long time, man. Drop a 1. Let me see if you guys can still hear me here. Just drop a 1. Let's go. Still shows we're connected here. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Just drop a 1. Drop a 1. I need that confirmation, right? Hey. It's showing me that it's dropping. We're losing frames. Man, these tech things. Yeah, but it's all clear. From my side, it's very clear. So I don't know what's happening. It's been a long time, man, going here. So we could expect that. But anyway, yeah, it's a daily time frame. If you look at the 4-hour time frame here, you realize that price gapped a huge gap. How many points was it? Does anybody know why price gapped this much? Anybody? It's like a 40. No, this is like actually a 400-point gap. That's crazy. And I saw the same thing on Ethereum, right? I saw the same thing on a couple other, cryptos, right? I don't know where this came from. I'm still trying to understand myself. I don't know. If any of you guys knows, please drop it in the comments. What the heck happened here at market open? What the heck happened here? Right? In normal cases, normally, if price was to gap like this, we tend to have like this narrative, kind of like a concept that price is going to fill up that gap. It's already doing that from here. Like it should maybe go up and just fill it up, right? That also means that based off that particular, I can't say that this is 100% that it works all the time, but in most cases, every time I saw a gap, price went back and filled it up. You guys know that? Yeah, so kind of like I would expect the same thing to happen here. Like maybe price going back and, just filling up this particular gap and, just to sort of like maintain a balance. They call it fair market value. Yeah, fair market value, FMV, they call it, not FVG. Is it FVG? I don't know, but yeah, they call it fair market value, something like that. All right, so kind of like price gapping for whatever reason. Of course, this happened over the weekend, but for whatever reason, why it happened, well, it's just right that price should come back and just fill up that, right? So perhaps if we were to anticipate that, okay, that also means that we could be anticipating a bullish run, right? Of course, price created support here on the downside, and I like to trade a Nasdaq in New York session. So it's like we're in New York session right now, but of course, like the opening bell is like in 30 minutes, right? So we'll see how the kind of volume we have then, right? But the fact that we're getting closer to the opening bell, we also want to understand the price action on the lower time frames, like let's say 30 minutes time frame, right? The kind of price action I'm seeing here suggests that price came from this low. Okay, I'll indicate this because this was like the official starting spot for bullish run after this gap. Man, this is crazy. Anybody knows why this happened? I'm trying to understand, man. But again, you can also notice that we have a support level that's being created here. You guys can see it. Yeah, that's on a 30 minutes time frame. All right, and to me, this looks like a range, right? This looks like a range. Like we have a resistance level that's being created here. So I think like if price can break this range, then maybe I can trade. I'll be more down for buys based off the fact that there's a gap that has to be filled. And of course, if we filling up this gap, maybe TP can be somewhere here, right? Most cases, every time price gaps, we tend to fill it up, But we tend to fill up the gap, right? I don't know if in this case it's gonna be the same thing. We need confirmation, right? I would say we need confirmation. So maybe if price can break this resistance level, right? Let's try and say a break above here, right? Let's try and say break above here. Yeah, somewhere above here, right? So a break above this level, right, can suggest that maybe we look for buys, right? We can look for buys if price can break above this level, which is currently 21,140. 21,140. If price can break this level, I think we have a good, how many points is this? We have a good 300 points. Yeah, which I don't think can be fulfilled today. Depends on the volumes too, right? Already we saw crazy volumes on gold. This is also crazy volumes for that gap to happen, right? So I mean, if we have crazy volumes, maybe it could happen. Who knows? Maybe it could happen. But a break above that level and to fill up that gap. But again, if we don't break this resistance level, maybe if we break this level here, I will be so hesitant to take sells, right? Because I know that if you look at the number of points below this support, it's only like 165 points, which is still good, but I'll be so hesitant because I'm thinking, well, we have a gap here that has to be filled, so perhaps maybe price should fill up that first before anything else, right? Yeah, I think so, man. So I would say I'm down for buys. Fair value gaps, FVGs. I don't know why you call them that. Yeah, but I call them fair market value. All right, so it's a fair market value. Price trying to, you know, get back its volume, the amount of volume it lost out on a particular move. All right. Yeah, I realize that we have so many people who's not subscribed to the channel that just come here and consume the content, which is okay, all right? But I mean, man, look, if this adds up to your trading education, if you always find this very educative and useful, right? I think it's just wise that you hit the subscribe button, right? So you add on to the community and show the support so we can grow and grow. I think we are maybe like 10 more people to hit 3,000 subscribers, which is good, right? Maybe at 3,000, I might do like a very cool giveaway only for people on the streams. Only for people on the streams, right? So let's hit the subscribe button. If you guys can, hit it. Let's go, hit it. But I don't think it's a good trade. Like, look, you come consume the content. It's good for you. You make some money. The streams where we've made money here, couple streams, man, like a lot of streams. We came here, we did some analysis, and people came on and just, you know, took the trades with me and made some money. So let's subscribe quickly, all right? Make sure you subscribe. Let's go. Let's see how the community can grow here too. And I dropped a video, very interesting video recently. You guys see it? If you didn't see it, go check out the channel itself. I'm here to drop another part to this video very soon, right? It's around how I did make about like 17,000 in pro from trading, all right, which is this video here. Go check it out after this stream. Maybe just spare some time to watch it. Go over this particular video. This is like transparency to its highest level. I don't know people who's doing this. Trust me, I don't know anybody who's like showing you the detail of what's going on YouTube, a journey they're taking, all right? Like basically showing all the trades, all right? People fail to show you a trade history like that, a win rate, especially on a different platform, right? Yeah, it's easy to do it on their platform. That I think it's also very important to sort of like just have like, you know, another way to let's see. Anyway, let's go ask some questions. I see somebody saying 100k funded account is crazy. Yeah, it was very crazy, man. It was very crazy. You're gonna see part two is gonna be very insane. You're gonna see it. How exactly we just hit 3,000 subscribers. Crazy, man. Yeah, right now we just hit 3,000 subscribers. Nice, beautiful. So I think I'm gonna do like a giveaway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like a giveaway. You guys give me some ideas. What should we give away? Right, only to people who are gonna be on the stream. Okay, so we'll find a way to do it. Give me ideas. How do you guys think we should? What should we give away for these 3,000 subscribers? Nothing crazy, of course. It's just 3,000 people. It's nothing crazy. Come on, it's nothing crazy. But again, it's growth, right? It's growth. Yeah. So we're looking at Nasdaq. Somebody's asking what asset is that. We're looking at Nasdaq right now. We're trying to see exactly if we can break out of 21,140 for potential buys to this level here. Because normally when you take a trade, all right, every time you take a trade, and this is the key, guys, this is like a very nice hint. Every time you take a trade across any particular level, let's say here it's like a breakout confirmation, right? If price breaks out this level, then we have confirmation. Every time you take a trade, always look at the left side, okay? check out the left side. Like, okay, fine. What's happening on the left side? Is there anything on the left side in terms of candles, right? How were candles printing out like on the left side, so that as they are approaching that particular area right now towards that same direction, what should I look out for, right? It's almost like you're driving, man. Like, look, you're driving, right? You're trying to understand the kind of traffic that's oncoming on the other side of the lane, so you understand how you can drive. Although you are going to stick to your lane, yes, but you want to understand exactly how far should I go in, because if maybe this lane is going to end at some point, well, maybe perhaps my lane also is going to end at some point. All right, so you're trying to understand that also. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Right, so you're trying to look at the left side, right? Benz. Why would I give out a Benz, man? Why would I do that? For 3,000? 3,000 people subscribing to your channel? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Of course, I could give out this one that I have. I've had it for a couple of years, man. But nah, I think I wouldn't give it out to. I wouldn't. No reason to. You know? I've had my car for maybe 4 years now. Imagine. It's crazy. Am I thinking of selling it? No. Am I thinking of trying to get a new car? Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. 10K pro firm account from Funded Next. I don't know, man. I don't know. To be in a signal group, drop some signals as a giveaway. A funded pro firm account. Give us $1,000. Wow. Pre-funded account. Wow. I watched it some days back. Great content. Nice, Elias. I hope you took down some notes from that. It was very interesting, is it? HSS pattern setup. What do you mean by that? Do you have any concepts on gaps? No. I don't have any concepts on gaps. What about the W chart pattern? It's formed. What do you mean? Double tops, double bottom. Oh, you're seeing a W pattern here. You see, this W pattern can be two things. It could be a W pattern like this, or it could be a W pattern like that. Okay, so it could be any of that. So yeah, that W pattern you're seeing could be two things. Could be two things. So you need to really pay attention to that. I really would trade chart patterns, to be honest with you. I really would do that. I really would do that. I really would do that. And really means really for sure. Right? Can't wait for the second part of that video. Nice, man. It's gonna drop soon. So you guys can just understand. It's a whole journey recorded based off transparency and trying to show you that, look, you can do the same thing too. Right? But I say something very important in that particular video, right? I say, look, if you can prove to yourself that you're consistent and profitable on your own personal account, there's no reason that you should go around looking for pro firm to actually, seek funding with, like a, whatever company that's out there. It could be FTMO, whatever company. There's no reason you should do that, right? First and foremost, open your own personal account. Have an Exodus account, right? Fund your Exodus. If you had asked me, like, look, if I have, like, let's say $500 right now, okay, what should I do? Should I go straight purchase a funded account, or what should I do with that, right? If it comes down, like, in terms of trading, my advice for you would be that get that $500 that you have, fund your Exodus account, right, and try and see if you can double that $500 to maybe 1,000, right, and then use that extra 500, which is profit in that case, to purchase a pro firm account or pro firm challenge, whatever the case might be. All right, but don't use that initial amount that you have to go straight up and purchase a pro firm challenge, because trust me, you haven't proved to yourself first that you're consistent and you're not profitable yet. All right, but only if you are, well, man, look, go ahead and do it. All right, go ahead and do it. But trust me, I'll always say this, right? It's always important to have your own personal account, because that's the safest place you have your money. All right, pro firms is a new business model for a lot of you guys. It's been around for a couple of years, yes, but it's a new business model for a lot of people. And now there's a lot of different companies, both genuine ones and those that are actually not genuine, right? But again, at the same time, it's up to you having your own personal account that you can always fall back on. Like, look, I know I don't have any rules attached to my money in my personal account, right? I know with my money in Exness, or my money with whatever brokerage firm that I'm using, right? I know at any time I can make 1,000 and withdraw 1,000 without having to wait for any duration, right? With a lot of pro firms, of course, you have like all these durations, and like, okay, fine, you have to trade for like 5 working days, you have to trade for like, let's say 30 days to get a withdrawal, whatever, all these terms and conditions, right? But on your own personal account, You don't have that. So it could be a way to scale up your income, but it could be a way to scale up your income so you can pretty much like push that money back to your own personal account where you can trade without any rules, without any sort of like, you know, pretty much without any rules, I would say, because they have like all these rules that attach to the way you actually have to do things, right? Yeah. So if you had asked me what my preference would be, pro firm or personal account, I'll always say personal account. But if you want to, you can add a pro firm if you are consistent and profitable. If you're not, well, so stick to trading your personal account. There's no reason you should seek funding. All right. Yeah, man. So we're waiting for a break here. This candle just closed. Now, every time candles are printing side to side, for me, it means that there's no volume present, right? It's only when candles are moving, creating new highs, right? Like if this candle creates, you know, forms like that, the next candle opens, breaks the high, forms like that. That's a bad drawn candle, yeah. But yeah, I mean, the next candle opens again, you know, breaks the high, closes like that, okay? Breaks the high recently. This is a market that's in motion, but a market that's not in motion is a market where candles are printing side to side, right? Let's say you have candles like this, that's like what's happening right now on Nasdaq, right? Then you have another candle side to side. This market, okay, there's no volume here. There's volume here. You want to look out for a market like this. Now, when a market like this is actually happening, your duty is to understand the areas of interest that you have, your resistance level, your support level. Like in this case, okay, fine, we have a resistance and a support level. Okay, fine. Those are like the parameters of the range that we have. Okay, so if price was to break out of this range, we know that now we have a very good flow, right? We have a very good, you know, amount of volume that could sustain the movement that we're looking for, right? It's a very simple approach, man. My trading style is very simple. I teach the same thing to everybody else. Free platform, my paid students, you know, though it's a little bit advanced there, but I teach the same thing. It's a very simplified strategy, very simplified way to actually trade, you know, and a lot of people actually have learned it and they are very consistent to that. I saw a guy, when was that? Was that a Friday? In the Learn and Earn platform, the guy, let me find this guy. I think he withdrew like $2,000 trading for February. I don't know who this guy's name is, but yeah, I think he withdrew about like $2,000. That was on a Friday, I think. I should assume it was on a Friday. Yeah, I think I should assume it was a Friday. I saw that, I was like, wow, that's crazy. And he says, look, man, I did this all with what you've been teaching here. Yeah, I found the guy. Let me just show you guys that, right? Let me show you guys that. For anybody who thinks, yeah, you know, you can't do it. Look at this. This is the guy here, right? He withdrew about $2,000, $2,700, which got close to like $3,000 plus in profits. Says that's the best month for him so far. And based off the things he's been learning from the platform, from me, right? The course that we have on the platform, which is like a free course that you guys can gain access to if you don't have access to it as of now, right? It shows you the possibilities, right? Like from 2,000 now, maybe he can do like 5,000. That's on his personal account, not any pro firm. His personal account. He's proving to himself first that he can become profitable before anything else. Crazy, man. And I love to see that. Every single time I see that, it's like, wow, this is how crazy things are getting. It's crazy, man. Crazy. And for me, it's all about my TP hit on gold. Nice, man. Charlie, good to see you here, man. Good to see you. Your TP hit. Oh yeah, beautiful. This was a beautiful trade, right? Just that I was driving, man. I didn't pay attention to this. I have days like that. Mondays just chilled off, waiting for one or two trades. But yeah, based off what I explained here earlier when we started this stream, if you saw this in motion, was a very easy catch. Very, very easy. Big ups to you, Charlie. How much did you make from that? How many points is it? Or how much money did you make from it? Good to have you back on YouTube. Yeah, man. I didn't go anywhere. We've just been trying to do a couple things at once. Balancing work, balancing how the community is growing, balancing how we are sharing information, balancing how we're impacting people different ways, different places, different platforms, right? So we've been doing in person, we've been doing we have a community where we've been going live every single now and then. Of course, YouTube has been like a public platform where we just go live and just share information every now and then, right? So we're back now. We're back. And we'll never stop. We'll never stop for every reason. We'll never stop. Right? So yeah. This is a very, very good trade. Anybody else caught this? It was me, sir. Oh, nice. It's ABU. Nice. Good to see you, man. It's good to see you. He's the guy who made I think like 2,000 last month. Beautiful. $100 or $50 giveaway. Okay, cool. Free one-on-one session for a month or two. Okay, I'm getting the ideas. I just want an excellence t-shirt. Okay, fine. You can come and get it. $300 trading account. Okay, fine. $100, $40. Okay, fine. I'm getting ideas of the giveaway that you guys want me to do for 3,000 subscribers that we did hit today on the stream. Beautiful, right? How do you handle greed? Have a big problem? No. I've been having this challenge whereby I'm not okay with profits that I make on a trade. Then I enter again on a trade and I end up losing and giving back the profits to the markets. That happens to every Leandro. That happens to every trader who is never content with what they've made for a particular day, especially if you're looking at things in monetary value, right? In monetary terms, right? As a trader that you are right now, you shouldn't really be looking at the monetary aspect of, okay, fine, we're chasing that, cool, right? But if you're really trying to achieve, you're trying to remain sustained or long term, like, you know, over a period of time, not just like being a trader for like, you know, 1 minute trader or like 1 week, 1 month. Now you have to look at percentage wise. Don't look at the money you're making. All right. Sometimes a $10 win is enough of a win for the day. But if you look at it like in monetary value, it doesn't look like it's enough money for you. But if your account size is not that big, well, that $10 could be a good win for the day, right? So you don't have to keep stressing of trying to find more opportunities in the markets, like going back in and trying to find, you know, can I make more money? Can I extract more trades? You don't have to do that. Now that becomes you overtrading, right? And when you overtrade, you most likely will have a losing streak. You most likely will have a losing couple of trades after your winning trade. All right. So I like to say this, like, look, if you have a win for the day, right, remain content. The next trade you're gonna ever think of taking, take it with a mindset of trying to be more protective of your capital, right? Not trying to like, you know, not trying to like be the same way in terms of like, you know, position in terms of risk, like as you were for the first trade that you took, right? And for me personally, if I take one trade I win, I'm done for the day. If I take the second trade, maybe my risk is gonna be so reduced to a point where it's not gonna be the same as like the first trade I took, because I'm trying by all means to ensure that I preserve the wins that I actually have made for that particular day, right? Than losing them back because I'm over trading. And it's a very big problem amongst a lot of traders. And that's what keeps a lot of traders behind, right? The fact that you feel like you haven't made enough money for the day. You want to go back in and like, okay, fine. Are there more opportunities, right? Like right now you could be looking at Nasdaq and be like, you know what? I don't think there's enough opportunities here for the day. And I think it's very slow. Maybe there's a fast moving asset somewhere. Let me look at it. And the more you look at different assets, the more you find yourself with this urge of trying to execute and trade. And the more you have that, the more likely you're gonna open a position. When you open a position, you won't stop there. You will make maybe $10, $20. You feel like the other asset is moving, and now you have to trade that other asset. Now you find yourself caught up in a mix of overtrading. It's bad. It's terrible. How you can solve that problem is take 1 to 2 trades a day. Just 1 to 2 trades a day. That's it. 3 subscribers, each 1,000 rands, 3,000 rands. Let them all deposit 1,000 to Exodus and trade it and check how far they can go. But I have a brilliant idea. That's a good idea. I have another brilliant idea. Okay, I'll let you guys know soon on how I can do the giveaway in relation to, of course, like the monetary aspect of things and how we can help people leverage themselves when it comes down to trading. Of course, when you win, like let's say I do a giveaway, you win like 10,000, 3,000, whatever the case might be. I think your first go-to would be how can I still grow what I've won to more, right? And like how can I spend what I've won because it's a prize. Now, like how can you use what you have now and grow it to more money, right? Of course, I'll announce what kind of giveaway we're gonna do, right? But big ups to everybody who's contributing to the 3,000 subscribers that we have on YouTube as of today. Amazing, brilliant, right? Someone says 1,300 rands. Nice. That's pretty decent, Charlie. That's so decent. That's very, very decent. Right, big ups, man. Big ups. Big ups. We're just waiting to see what kind of volume we can have. We have about like 10 more minutes to New York session open. Are you going to call out trades here? Yes, I will. All right, I'm going to call out trades for you here. All right, don't worry about that. I will. How often do you trade in a day? Just maybe 1 to 2 times. All right, mostly it's like once. Right, so if I take a trade, like if I took this trade, this gold trade that we are seeing in motion here, if I took this trade today, I was not going to be trading right now. But because I haven't taken any trade, well, I see a reason to still look for a trade opportunity right now. Okay, yeah, so I still see the need to. But if I took this one, this was like about like close to 200 points. I don't see any other reason to go back and look for another trade. I don't see any other reason for that. Okay, Pretty much because, I mean, look, it's a very good trade. You won for the day. Well, come back tomorrow. That's the easiest way you solve overtrading too. Just come back tomorrow. Don't stress. Just come back tomorrow. That's it. Right? So right now we're just waiting to see how Nasdaq is going to behave like in New York station. Right? And see if we can break this area here. Well, if we can. Do we have any news for this week? Yeah, I think we do, man. We do have news. Today, do we have news? 5 p.m. we have ISM, which is like, I think, in relation to GDP. That's today, right? 5 p.m. Okay, cool stuff. Yeah, so let's see how this also... I don't know if this is going to affect markets by a big deal, but let's see. Let's see how, if that's going to affect markets by a big deal. But I think the most important news we have is NFP. We have NFP on Friday, this week, Friday. Right, so I think that's very, very, you know, I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen there. Also, we have interest rates for the pound on Thursday. I'm looking forward to this also. 2 p.m. pound interest rates, very important. Of course, we always have ADP before NFP. On a Wednesday, we have ADP there. All right, so I think that's very important. So pound, if you trade pound yen, pound USD, pound whatever, have it in the back of your mind that we have this coming up this week. It's very important. This is similar to the FOMC that we saw for the dollar. All right, this is the interest rate for the pound. So be on the lookout. Don't say nobody told you. Thursday 2 p.m. that's happening. All right, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and they're expecting that rates be reduced by 25 basis points, which is going down to like 4.5%. I think they're gonna reduce. If they reduce, what happens to the pound? I don't know. We'll see on Thursday. Right, yeah, but again, we have NFP. Let's see if we can we'll talk about NFP maybe on Friday itself. Right, maybe I'll host a pre NFP stream on YouTube so you guys can join, and then maybe we can discuss NFP and see, you know, what could be expectations for NFP. But I always go live for news events with the Signal platform only. All right, that's basically how it's always been. So I just go live with them, and we trade live news events. Like, though we missed the FOMC, the recent FOMC. When was it? We missed it. It was on a Thursday. Was it Wednesday? Nah, it wasn't. No. It was that. Yeah, it was on a Wednesday. Yeah, missed this FOMC, man. Missed it. The days like that. Yeah, things just happen. We lost about like 98 points, close to 100 points. That was crazy. But yeah, I mean, it was one of those. But I rarely would miss on FOMCs, but I mean, I have times I miss them too. I'm not like a specialist, you know. I'm not like the best of the best at that. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. We have about like 6 more minutes, right, to this candle closing, and I know for a fact that this candle is gonna close within the range, right? And if it does close within the range, what we could look out for is the next candle creating a low, right? Firstly, creating a low, right, and then as it creates a low, try and understand as it's going to be breaking, right? So if it's breaking, we're going to take an impulse execution right here. Ooh, look at that. You guys see that? Okay, we're trying to understand exactly if we can get like, okay, fine, the candle's closing bearish there. We have to wait, man. We have to wait. But if that happens, we could look for a break above this area, okay? Maybe like an impulse move, put the stop below the low of that candle and see if price can flow all the way to the upside. If not, if price breaks this low, maybe we can look for sells. And those sells, for me, I'm not going to be like so high on risk if at all I'm going to take them. I'm going to stay so composed because I don't think price should be selling right now, especially with the gap that we saw here. Volumes need to be covered up, right? So I think so. Wednesday. Oh yeah, it wasn't a Wednesday. For me, mindset has moved to more okay, you're more conservative. I'm risking 300 rands on each trade, and generally targeting 1 to 3 risk reward ratio depending on the move. So basically, I'm okay with 1% growth. Nice. If you have that mindset, Charlie, like if you adopt it as you are already, you will stay in the game for a long period of time. Okay, it's gonna be different from people who are trying to flip accounts. Like they deposit 50, they want to end the week with 1,000. They deposit 100, they want to end the week with 1,000. They deposit, let's say, 1,000 rands, they want to end the week with 10,000. It's gonna be so different between you and them, because for you in 3 months you will have an account grown maybe to like, let's say 18,000 or let's say 20,000, right? And then for them, they will grow their account from 1,000 maybe to 10,000 in 3 days, and they will lose it back within the same week. And then by the second week, they won't have any account to trade anymore, right? and now they'll keep looking for money to put back in the markets, right? It's kind of like, you know, you're trying to stay reserved, like you're more reserved, ensuring that you're making money based off percentage of your account, right? 2% of your account every single day is enough. If you were to ask me, like if you're doing 2% every single now and then, it's enough. It teaches you composure. It also teaches you, you know, I would say pretty much like patience of the reward. All right, because of course, like just it's okay, like it's all fun and games to like flip accounts, you know, move an account from 1,000 to whatever. It's all fun and games, yes, but trust me, there are days that will come to you and you're trying to really flip so hard and you lose that account because of how aggressive you are for that day. All right, so yeah, I think that mindset is the best to adopt, right? It's gonna keep you away from greed. It's gonna keep you away from you know, to try and look at things like short term, just like you're putting it, like, you know, you're trying to look at things like long term perspective. It's gonna keep you at least in that line. So I think I recommend that for anything else. Recommend that. Give a free forex course to 5 subscribers. You think so? You think so? We'll see about that. We're gonna see. Right, all 69 of us, let's like the stream right now. Let's like the stream. Let's go. Click the like button if you guys want us to continue being here. So we had about like 700 people join today, in and out. It shows me here. We had 700 people join in and out. Crazy. That's crazy. That's really crazy. And I know we keep growing. Everybody wants to attain this skill. Everybody wants to understand, how do we do it? How do we stay in the game for long term? How are you able to still remain consistent in phase 1, in phase 2, in the funded phase, and get a payout of 17,000? How are you able to do that? Few people can do that. So if you find a person doing it, not over 2 trades, man. I mean, everybody can do that. I can do that too. 2 trades, it's a gamble. 3 trades, it's a gamble. 5 trades, it's a gamble. But if you're going to do like over, let's say 2 months, 3 months, over a couple of trades, over, let's say 200 trades, it shows me you know what you're doing. It shows me there's certain disciplines that you've adopted. There are certain like rules that you are sticking to. There's certain like, you know, principles that you're always making sure are in check. That's helping you grow from one phase to the other phase. So man, look, if there's anything, stay glued to this platform so you can see how much you can grow as a person. Right? Yeah. So let's see. So we have about like 1 minute for the opening bell. Right? So let's see if we can get a trade here, man. See if we can get a trade. I hate Mondays sometimes because it's like a crazy play out of volume. But always good to trade. So I'll look for buy if price breaks this level. 21, I'll say 21,150. Yeah, maybe 21,150 what? This is 158 actually. 158. Right. Yeah. Then maybe because this kind of looks like it's gonna close bullish. Yeah, it did. So I think this could be used as our stop very soon. If price does that, let's see. But I'll only enter somewhere here, right? But again, I can't risk like that. Okay, it's gonna be terrible. I could risk like this and then aim for like a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. If it happens, it hasn't happened as yet. Okay, hasn't happened as yet. So let's take this out. Hasn't happened as yet. We just need to wait and see if it can happen like that. This candle's like, you know, creating a low. If it could break that resistance, also changes the entire narrative. But I can't take an impulse move for sell because I think markets is in a bullish run right now. I can't take sells. I can't take sells right now. I can't. I think it's gonna be so crazy to take sells in a market that's actually going up. Like candles rejecting downside. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's go, guys. Ask some questions. Every time I come on a stream, every time we're doing a trade session, it's more of you getting clarity, trying to obviously ensure that you get the best of understanding, especially from my point of things, right? Like if you follow my trading style, you follow how I trade, gain clarity, right? Sometimes you might not even need to pay for my course. Okay, trust me, you might never need to pay for my course, but only attend my streams, be part of the free community, right? You might not need to pay for my boot camps, might not need to pay for my full course, might not need to come for my in-person private course. No need. You might just only need to go over my videos, go over all content that's out there in the public space that you can find around how I trade and understand my strategy. Simple as that. And I know people who've done that. A lot of people have done that. Right, so you see that price created a low here. I'll put a stop here, and then we're going to aim for 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. Right, so it means that our stop is going to be around like 21.70. It's kind of like a crazy stop. Not that crazy for one indice, right? Yeah, I haven't ended the trade right now, so I'm waiting to see if price can get there. I put my TP1 at 190, put my TP2 halfway the trade plan, which is like 250. Right? Okay, let's get into this thing. Let's get into this thing now. Let's go. I took a trade. Yeah, I took a trade. I sent out a signal as well. Yeah, sent out a signal, took a trade. Let's see how it goes. This is a long-term trade, okay? It's not like short-term and stuff. Long-term. So you guys taking it, take it, right? But of course, be mindful that the candle hasn't closed. It could go back in a range, right? But ensure that your stop is below the candle here. It could hit a stop, so be mindful of your risk too, right? So I always have to make sure I mention that. Some people be crazy like, hey, because he's calling out trades on the stream, we're gonna win. Nah, we could lose, man. Trust me, we definitely could lose right now. So when you lose, you lose rightly. When you make money, you make money rightly, right? Don't be so overzealous simply because, hey, it's Mr. Nas. Nah, come on, man. I could make you lose all your account. You won't blame me for that. Just be in a space where you understand how much you're risking all that. So my stop is, wait. Did I put my stop at the right spot? 21.50. Should be 21.50. Yeah, 21.50. It gives markets a bit of some room, right? Gives markets a bit of some room. Yeah, 21.50. 21.50, guys. 21.50 is the stop, I think. Yeah. Price is back in the range. I'm down like, let's see how much is this from the initial entry spot that I had there. I'm down like 2,000 rands, 1,000, 1,009, 1,000. Crazy volumes right now, man. Crazy volumes. Price is moving insane. So you know why I put my stop below here? Because I know for a fact that if price comes here and then takes out, let's say takes out the low here, it means I can't hold anymore. Pretty much because price can maybe come back in here, right? That could also mean that it's a break below this level, right? So no need to put your stop like here or here. No need, right? This is like the easiest, safest spot to put your stop, like just below here, right? Because if price is not intentional about going up, right, it's gonna give you all forms of reasons and hit your stop so it can come down, right? So you pretty much like should understand why you put your stop there, right? So let's see how it's gonna happen. A pip a day keeps poverty away. Oh yeah, amazing. Yeah, please. Okay, good. I have a challenge. Sorry, I have a challenge. I have challenges integrating market news data into trading decisions. Fundamentally, I'm logging. Oh yeah, so that's also like a huge topic. You're not the only person who always has that challenge. A lot of people have that challenge. Trying to put fundamentals and technicals together, all right? And that's where you have to learn fundamentals for what they are, than just you knowing about the calendar itself, right? You understanding that, look, it's not the calendar that's the news. The news is the things happening in the real world, right? That's actually affecting the assets that we are trading right now, okay? And what kind of effects they have on those assets, right? And how to trade them is also something different, right? Though I teach that in my paid course. I don't really teach that on any free platform, because a lot of data, it's a lot of information. It's a lot of work also to just ensure a person understands that, right? So I can't really say I could explain that wholly here on a stream. I can't say that. Guys, we're in profits right now. Let's go. Very easy trade. Very easy setup, right? No way to put your stop. Put it where it is. Understand, look, the confidence only will come in if the candle closes outside the range. Right now, one position, you're good, okay? If this candle closes outside the range, right, like that, then you have extra confidence. But for as long as the candle hasn't closed, well, there's no reason to risk as crazy as you think you should. By the way, it's a Monday, so take your risk so personal. Don't risk money you can't afford to lose. Okay, I have a guy calling me here, right? This guy works for the army. The deal we're trying to crack. The deal we're trying to crack. Let me just pick up his call. What is the deal we're trying to? Oh, his hang up. Okay, maybe he's realized I'm busy. I'll call him later on when I'm done with this. There's a huge deal we're trying to do with this guy. I met him today in the morning, and we had a very brilliant conversation. I do other things away from trading. I recommend the same thing for you guys too, right? Make your money in trading, push it in other things, right? And that's the only way you can obviously keep sustaining yourself. There will come days when you blow your money in trading, lose your money, right? And those things that you actually have established will still help you revamp. They'll still help you get back on your toes in your trading. They'll still help you fund your account. They'll still help you, get back the position you had, right? Before you lost your account. So yes, it's kind of like a thing of being more of an entrepreneur than just a trader, right? Yeah, I mean, trading is one thing, but pretty much like also acquire entrepreneurship skills, right? Skills that would put you ahead in life when it comes down to any space and any venture in terms of business, right? So I think I've tried to really learn and acquire these skills in different ways. So I think I try by all means to really just play around with my money like that, put it where it has to be, and life moves on. Yeah, so let's see how this plays out. I can't be here the whole way for this trade. Maybe I'm here an extra 20 more minutes, all right, and maybe 15. We've done already like close to an hour. Then I might leave you guys, and then you see how the trade plays out by yourself. Make sure you tag me if it plays out perfectly. If it doesn't, well, cool. Okay, tag me on IG that, look, I was on the stream and I made this because of that trade that we actually went over together, right? And guess what? It won't only be about the money you made. It'll be about the clarity you got, because you know for a fact that it's one trade that you understood to perfection. You got the sense, you got the idea. You had reasons different from a person saying, hey, buy now, hey, sell now, right? You see, signals is very good, but it really takes away your learning experience, because now when you're dependent on being told what to do, when to do it, you kind of like put learning aside. And now you don't know why you're taking the trade. You don't know why you're buying. You don't know why you're selling. But again, if a person explains, look at that, man. Woo, crazy. Look at that. This is crazy. I think we're almost hitting. Did we hit TP1? Yes, we hit TP1. Yes, we did hit TP1, man. Look at that. Beautiful. TP1 hit. Smash the okay, there's no emoji here, but you guys can drop in the comments how much are you making right now. How much you guys making right now? We hit TP1 on our side. I gave them TP1 190. 21 190. We hit it. Easy. On stream. Beautiful, man. I'm just kind of like giving an update here. I do that just to sort of like indicate, look guys, we hit TP1. Right? What an amazing trade, right? First stream after a long time, and I'm here helping you all make money. How much are you making right now? Drop it in the box. Drop it in the box. Let's go. Drop it in the box. How much money are you guys making right now? If you were scared, never attend this stream next time. If you were scared to take this trade, don't join this stream. Don't join this stream next time. Okay? If you were scared to take this trade, don't ever join this stream next time. If I host a stream, don't join it. We don't need people like you who's scared. How much are you guys making? Let's go. How much are you guys making? 1,000 views means 1,000 people came in and out. Yeah, we hit TP1. How much are you guys making? Let's go. Let's go. How much are you guys making right now? Let's go. Drop it in the chat box. I want to see it. I want to see it. How much are you making? How much are you making? Yeah, we hit TP1. Doesn't mean you secure profits. Well, it's up to you. If you have a target, well, a target also means that it's time to close some money. All right? Yeah, this was like, don't be greedy. This was like how many points? This was like 68 points. Do you know what 68 points is? That's crazy money, man. That's crazy money. 68 points is not money to play with. Drop it. How much are you making right now? Look at this. This was a signal here. All right? I sent it out at 4:32 right here on stream. You guys saw it. Okay, I called out the same trade, right? TP1 was 21 190, right? 21 190, right? And last week we had this trade on Nasdaq, right? We ended the week brilliantly on a Friday, beautiful buys, right? And then we had this, we had that, we had a stop there, we had that, we had that, we had that, stop there, we had that, and stops there. Don't ask me to open a signal platform. I'm not doing that. Okay, that's a story for a different day. We're not doing that now. Right, for now, stick to the streams and tell me how much you're making right now. Okay, let's go. How much you guys making? I was scared. Don't come for the stream next time. Okay, when you say don't join. Okay, just pause it. Just go join like a baiting stream where they do baiting and they tell you about odds, and just go join those streams. Don't join this one. This one we trade live. This one we call out trades and we make you understand why you're taking the trade. And then we call it out like, look, let's buy now. And you take it together. What time frame is this? It's a 30 minutes time frame, man. I trade mostly on a 30 minutes time frame. Yeah. Should I keep holding? It's up to you. I don't tell you what to do with your money. $98, $200, $10, 86. How much are you all making? We have 55 people and only five people saying I'm making money. What the hell is that? Should we stop doing these streams just when we started? Because I thought the idea is people trading live here. Oh. Let's see how much you guys making. Maybe there's still some more people making money. Let's see how much you're making now. Have you entered this one? Yes, we entered already. Personally, I'm up. Okay, I was up 12,000. Now I'm down like 7,000. Let me show you. Yes, there we go. Oh, can you see it? Yeah, bro. Same trade. Am I holding? Yes. I am holding. How can I join the Signal platform? Now you can't join it. You can't join it. Though we charge 1,000 kwacha to join, which is like 999, but now you can't join. Only when we have a window open can you join. Right now you can't join it. All right? We don't even need more people on the platform right now. Maybe when we need more people, we'll let you know. Right now you can't join. Is this still going to go up? Maybe it could continue going up. If you want to stick to the plan, stick to the plan. Put your stop where it's supposed to be and wait. Simple as that. Guys, if you don't comment how much you're making, if you're making money from this, I'm going to end the stream right now and go do other things. Let's go. Tell me how much you're making right now before I end the stream. How much you're making right now before we end the stream? Yeah, people are making money right now. $60. Tell me how much you're making. Let me get some water. I need to find some comments as I'm back here. All right? Tell me how much you're making. Let me get. Changing here. Let's see. I stopped baiting. You need to stop baiting. You need to stop baiting. $60. Nice. That's good money. If your account is small, your duty is to focus on securing profits as often as you can. If your account is big, you could hold trades for longer, right? I always give this advice to people who trade. Depends on your account size. Your holding period is in proportion with your account size. You can't be holding trades for 10 hours, 4 hours, 20 hours if your account is very small. You don't have the balls to do that. If your account is big, my account is like, let's see, it's like 200,000, right? Rands, of course. Even if I would lose like, let's say 2%, it won't really be, it will be a pinch, yes, right? But I could still hold a trade for like, even maybe like 2 days, 3 days, or whatever the case might be, right? But if your account is like very, very small, there's no need to hold trades. Your duty is getting a trade, secure quickly, and close, because you're trying to grow that account. And that's the best advice I can ever give you, all right? Because sometimes you have a winning trade that will turn to a losing trade, right? Like this one is like 68 points up, TP1 hit, right? And reverses back to entry, and now you're stressing because you didn't close what you had earlier, right? And now you're like, hey, should I keep on holding? Should I keep? Well, look, if your account is small already, there's no need for you to hold trades for long terms, like for a long period of time. Secure profits when you see the profits, because your duty is to ensure that you have multiple wins, right? That's how it works, man. $90, nice. $70, nice. I hope you secured that. If you didn't, I hope your account is big enough to hold. Oh, hot day, man, today. Very hot. Whatever reason, I don't know. Very hot. Probably more rain's coming, is it? $25, nice. $25 is decent, right? Market's back in the range. Back in the range. It's a crazy candle. If this candle was to close with a bullish body, or maybe even with a bearish body, my idea of things would still be that if it doesn't really break the low there, it will still mean that the next candle opens, maybe creates a low, still in a drawdown, and then starts filling up the wick, which could go on for some time, maybe for like, but I also understand why this is happening, pretty much because of the news that's coming up at 5. Perhaps it could be that also, right? Then maybe we start seeing a wick fill and another wick fill, all right? And, price going up like that, right? Yeah, but this is not a rejection wick, okay? This is not what you refer to as an exhaustion wick. It's not, okay? It's not an exhaustion wick. And one day, maybe on the streams, I will give you guys a detailed explanation of different types of wicks that happen on the markets, all right? So you can always understand how to trade with confidence, even though wicks are actually happening, all right? So I'll give you guys a detailed explanation of different types of wicks that actually, happen on the markets. Like if you see this wick here, it's a very different wick from this one that's happening. 2 different types of wicks, right? But again, let's see what happens. There's news coming up in like 10 minutes. So I think maybe price is also trying to readjust for that reason, right? There's this news here coming up here. Amazing. Let's see what happens. I secured $100. Nice, beautiful. I exited a TP1 with $138. Nice, beautiful. I love to hear that, man. I love to see people. Money made is not money you're still holding. It's money you've closed. As soon as you adopt that mentality and mindset, that's when you make consistent returns from trading. All right. Holding is good, yes, but always treat it like holding is for people with big accounts. Take it like that. Not like there's 100% truth in that, right? Even if you have like a small account, you could hold, right? But trust me, like, look, with a small account, most cases your holding depends on the margin that's, the free margin, perhaps I would say, like how much free margin do you have? So you can't be holding for like days if your free margin is way less, all right? But a person who has like, let's see, my account has like free margin of, my free margin right now is like 175,000, which is free margin. So that means that I still have enough margin in terms of like equity, all right, that I could still utilize to like, play around with my positions and just hold them for a long period of time. But if your margin is like, let's say $20 out of like $100, that doesn't make sense. You should hold trades for a long period of time. Doesn't make sense. I've closed at $60 from my $30. Nice. Thanks for the trades. Next time, buy. Awesome. So we hit TP1 ourselves here, which is brilliant. And I know even right now, there's people in the Signal platform asking, should I keep holding? Should I what? Yeah, you could keep holding. But I always say holding is if you have an account that's big. If your account is small, aim for quick short-term wins in and out, and you're good to grow that account, right? So it makes sense that you do that, right? If you guys want to join this platform, also hit me up, all right? Just send me a message, let and earn whatever. You guys can join it easily, effortlessly. People are trading in here. Look at this guy having the same trade situation as I have. Same concept. Who's this guy? Tabo. Beautiful trade plan here, right? But again, don't aim for that. Aim for this, right? Hope he's aiming for this, not that, right? Look at this guy. Took a buy also here. Nice. To close the gap. Nice. Are we going to close it? We'll see. We'll see about that. Please do these streams more often. I will. Only if you like the stream right now. And if you subscribe to the channel as well. Let's go. Like, subscribe. Then we'll come here more often. Maybe someday we could do like a live NFP stream where we trade NFP live together. That would be good. That would be really good. That would really be good. Let me pick up a call, guys. 1 minute. But I'll be ending very soon. I said I'm not here forever, right? It's been like an hour already, an hour 7 minutes. So normally we stream like for an hour and we're done. So yeah, 1 minute. Oh, crazy, man. You guys couldn't hear anything. I'm asking, what was the stream? Was the stream good? Should we come back on Wednesday? What do you guys think? Should we come back on Wednesday? So I'm near the mic. I realized it. So I'm saying there's news coming up in 5 minutes in relation with the dollar overall and the obviously US assets, which is PMI, right? And this most likely could cause markets to flip up a little bit, right? And my judgment is that if you took the trade earlier, closing 70 points was a very ideal thing to do. But if you're still holding like right now, adjusting your stop slightly, because obviously news comes with spikes. Sometimes you don't know how far this spike could go, and maybe turn back around, whatever the case might be. Only doing that if your account is good enough. Not recommended for a person with a very small account. Well, you might mess up real big, right? Just like holding on a very small account is not recommended by me. Never recommended, right? But of course, it hasn't hit the stop that we have still earlier, right? Just adjusting to ensure that wicks don't really take you out if you're holding for long term, right? Yeah, if you're holding to secure this 200, 300 points, yeah, so you're doing that. He's on a call. I was on a call, not anymore. Should I come back on Wednesday? Yeah, like the stream. If you guys want me to come back on Wednesday. You guys want me to come back on Wednesday? Can't hear you. Now you can hear me. You guys want me to come back on Wednesday? Around the same time? I'm not going to say 3 p.m. exactly. I'm not going to say, no. I'll just say New York station. So anytime after 3 p.m., a stream is inevitable, right? We should have a stream, right? So I can't say every Monday, Wednesday. I'm going to leave it open now. So you guys at least, subscribe and turn on notifications, right? So even on a Tuesday, if I have a free schedule, I come on live, right? And if you're subscribed, you get notified, you join the stream. If you are not, you miss out. If you're always going to be waiting to be told we have a stream today, you're going to miss out on a lot of streams. So you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So all times when we come live, you are notified. I think that's the easiest. So TP 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Yes, normally that's what I do. TP is 1-to-1, TP2 is 1-to-2, TP3 is 1-to-3. Simple as that. Yeah, bro. That's what I do most of the time. So news is happening in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. But like I said, guys, I'm not going to say streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, my schedule is mixed up. It's crazy schedule. It's very crazy. But again, I'll say New York station streams every week, right? So I could pop up on a random Tuesday, and then if you are subscribed, you get notified. If you are not, you miss. So the best you can do is subscribe, so you don't miss out. I think the YouTube app has. Yeah, I think it has. I think it does. I'll leave the streams, yes, on YouTube, so you can rewatch them whenever you want to, just like we've done in the past. I'll leave them there. We'll always leave them. Right. I'm only waiting to see how news reacts to this. Then I'll be out of this. I'll be out of this place. Right, just waiting about like 2 more minutes. Candle rejected there. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. I move my stops, or rather take them out when there's news like this. I'm in a position, news is about to happen. Take the stop out, and then just try and see how our price plays out like while the news is happening. So it's risky to do that if you have news like NFP, CPI, FOMCs, and all of that, right? I know for news like this one, I could do that because this is not the craziest of news events that could shift markets that crazy, right? So 42 seconds. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I could shift it by maybe 50 points or 30 points. That's nothing to worry about on my side. Should be something to worry about if your account is small. Should be something to worry about, right? Yes, the giveaway, sir. Yes, what about the giveaway? Yes, I'll announce the giveaway very soon, okay? Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Let's see what's gonna happen here. In about 5 seconds. Yeah, about 5 seconds. Can you please go live more often? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Crazy, man. Look at that. Did you see that? Wow. This is the reason why I push my stops when news is happening. Yeah, this does not mean price might not go up. It only simply means that this is a reaction to news. The fact that this candle does not have a high, well, I think price could still go back and create a high. But it's created a low here, so I think it still could go back, fill up this, and then continue going. That's what I think. Would that happen? I think it should happen. I think it's gonna happen. I don't know how much volume we have though, but yeah, maybe it could happen. What are the numbers looking like? 50.9. This is positive. Positive for the currency. Is it? Yes, it is. So this should also be positive for the stocks. That includes the indices, right? So yeah. But let's see what's gonna happen. Guys, I'm leaving here. All right. I'm leaving the stream now. I hope you enjoyed today. Be back on Wednesday, all right? If you're holding this trade, still worth it. Okay, trust me, still very worth it. Still very worth it. It didn't even hit the stop, actually. The initial stop that we had earlier didn't hit it. But again, I think it's still worth it. If you secured earlier, good for you. Big ups. We will call it a win. All right. TP1 is a win. Win is a win. Right. So we always consider that way. Right. Otherwise, I'm out of here. There's a giveaway. Yes. Go rewatch the stream after this. Go rewatch everything. All right. Peace out. See you guys on Wednesday. All right. I don't know what time. Could be Wednesday. Could be tomorrow. Anytime. I don't know. Just anytime during New York session. All right. I'll pop up here, and then you guys can join. All right. So peace out and trade safely. Hope you enjoy today.